This webisode is brought to you by Norman Pichet and Associates.
Hello, my name is Mathieu Beausoleil, and welcome to our very first episode of Cook for Me Sudbury. I'm standing here outside the Town Place Suites by Marriott, where our three culinary experts will be choosing our top 10 finalists, who will be one step closer to winning our $1,000 cash prize, a cover photo and story in Sudbury Living magazine, and much more. Come on, let's get started! Today, 10 finalists will be chosen to move on to round 2. Their dishes will be judged on originality, appearance, plating, and the ability to recreate the dish. 2 finalists will duke it out on October 24th at our grand finale, where you, our viewers, will join us to crown the winner. Let's meet our judges.
Hi there, my name is Simon Lehinaf. I'm a chef and instructor at Collège Boréal. I was born and raised in Ottawa, and my passion from cooking actually comes from my mother. I started as a dishwasher, and from there really enjoyed the fast pace, the hustle and the bustle, the sweat, sometimes the tears. I did my studies in Montreal, and I've been working now in the industry for about 40 years. Worked my way up, went to school, studied, and just continued and never looked back. Well, teaching actually is almost a natural course for a chef. Anyone that we work with, whether they're apprentices or even younger staff, adolescents, we teach them how to do things. So teaching at the college level was almost a natural process in order to have the young generation come through and gain from our experiences.
Hi, Stephanie Pichet. I'm the chef owner of Legacy Catering here in Sudbury. We've been in business officially for about 5 years now, specializing in high production, high class, and very gourmet and creative cuisine that we can actually bring to you anywhere. The business basically started about five years ago. I've had a lot of family members and friends who have been encouraging me to not just cook for family and friends anymore, but start to make an actual business out of it. And it started off with a few cakes and a few small parties for friends, and it sort of snowballed into these large production numbers, and I'll never look back. Food is probably one of the most internationally known ways of communicating how you feel about somebody. By cooking a meal for them, by preparing something for them, by showing that little bit of love that you've spent all day slaving over. It doesn't matter which ethnicity you are, it doesn't matter where you come from, your background, your economic status. Everybody can share food together, and it's never a negative experience.
My name is Mark Gregorini. I'm the owner and manager of operations at Verdicchio Ristorante and Enoteca. I was born and raised in Sudbury. I've done a lot of traveling throughout the years, which probably was one of the main interests, or main reasons why it sparked my interest in the culinary industry. When we were growing up, my grandfather was an avid hunter, so we would always have partridge and pheasant and rabbit. Growing up with a very good cook as my nonna, the tastes were always there. So I started in the restaurant industry when I was 15 at various pizzerias, and eventually evolved into restaurants within the Sudbury region. We opened the restaurant in 1994, this out of family love, and pretty much it went from there. Buona fortuna, and we hope to see you on the main stage.
Our judges are excited to get started. Mark, what are you hoping to see today?
I guess I'm looking for a good balance of flavors between the ingredients, the herbs, the product that they're going to be displaying. Also, the use of seasonal product as we're getting into the summer time, so we get a much more area of product to work with. Also looking, a nice creative display on the plate with the use of colors, and also, with the use of the ingredients that they have.
Perfect. Stephanie, in a culinary competition like this, what do you expect from a finalist?
I'm expecting to see a little bit of passion, and I want to hear a really good story. Or even better, I want to see a good story on the plate.
Perfect. We all have a story, right?
That's right.
Excellent. Simon, what about you?
For myself, much like Stephanie, I want to see a lot of passion in the dish that they're using. Hopefully promoting local ingredients, because they are very much in season, as Mark said. Really want to see the flavors and the colors, the balance, which will come out in the passion for the recipe show.
Absolutely. Let's get started.
It's true. I know. As I'm reading the story, it's like, wow, so touching.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. You like this one? Woohoo!
This candidate's not afraid to experiment in the kitchen.
That's right.
Because I think that's a lot of people. They get hindered by the fact that they bombed on it and then they never make it again.
The judges have narrowed down the competition to 14 submissions. Let's listen in while they choose the top 10 finalists.
I love the fact, the usage of the colors. It shows a lot of creativity in terms of how they want to present it.
For me, I think the texture of it, the texture of the food, when you eat it, would be very interesting.
I think I like the freshness that it's going to show. So this is what we were talking about, the lamb, that you like to see the cut and how it's been sort of presented. It's got good height.
It does.
Plated well.
This is the one with the washed clams.
Yes, this is the one. I think that the recipe, I think we fell in love with the recipe and the story behind it more than necessarily the photograph. It looks like a little small plate, but I'm sure it has a whole lot of flavor.
For me, it was all about the individuality of the plate, their culture, their heritage, their dish.
And this is the one we said ingredients are great, the story behind it's great. Sounds like it's something we want to dive into. The only thing missing in the pictures, you don't really see anything. This one's pretty to look at on a summer's day.
I'd like to see it maybe plated a little differently to actually present it. For me, it's mainly the curiosity of the taste and the flavors, but I'd like to see it all tied in together.
As much as I love the flavors of this, that's just because I've had similar type dishes like that and I know how it's going to taste, and that's probably what intrigues me in it.
My only question was the reasoning behind the pesto.
The fact that we wanted to ask him.
Yeah.
Yes? You're funny, maybe we've chosen our 10 finalists.
10 finalists. Very excited about the first round being finished. Many great submissions, great recipes. Some of them I wish that they could have gone on.
I was very happy to see that there was not many repetitive submissions. Lots of good use of seasonal produce.
I think today's round went really well. We had a lot of different dishes from different cuisines, ethnic backgrounds, a lot of different ingredients, a lot of different types of dishes that are very traditional but might be new to a lot of people in Sudbury.
Our top 10 finalists will now be moving on to round 2, where they will present their prepared dish to our panel of judges. 5 lucky contestants will move on to round 3, where they will work with the culinary students from Collège Boréal to prepare their dishes and put their culinary skills to the test. Stay tuned for round 2 and view all our videos at cookformesudbury.com. See you in the next round.